Welcome to OK Bet, powered by Triller. I'm Mario Lopez, and Fight Night is finally here. Legends of boxing and MMA are facing off in an unforgettable night. You guys all know how Triller Fight Club works. Titans have clashed, memes have been made, but this weekend will be bigger than ever. Boxing champ Evander Holyfield takes on MMA superstar Vitor Belfort. And MMA legends Anderson Silva and Tito Ortiz will square up in the ring for our co-main event. But we're here to do a little more than talk. We're here to win you money. I'm here at the world-renowned Dog Pound Gym in LA to give you everything you need to know about Fight Night with some help from some friends, including former world champ Sugar Shane Mosley. What's going on, Chad?
What's up, brother?
Always great to see you. Oh, body shot right there. Now there's a full card of great fights, but Shane, I really want to get your take on the main event. So let's talk about the co-main event first. We've got Anderson the Spider Silva versus Tito Ortiz. Silva is known as one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, and Tito, one of the greatest light heavyweights of all time. Now let's talk about our other main event. Evander, the real deal Holyfield versus Vitor, the Phenom Belfort. Now, Evander, one of the greatest heavyweight champs of all time, really. But it's been 10 years since he's fought, and he's also 58 years old. Now, Vitor is a former MMA champion. I see Vitor coming out, trying to swing and letting it all out, emptying that gas tank. Could catch him, but I see Holyfield being savvy and the experience taking its way, just kind of finding his speed, letting himself gas out. And then once he gets his timing and his distance a little bit, then he'll start catching him with shots.
You're exactly
and
right.
Start breaking him down. That's how I see it.
You're exactly right. I think that Holyfield's gonna, use the jab a little bit, see where he's coming from, see how his punches are, how they feel on the shoulders and the body. Let him get tired, like you said, going for the kill, him coming to body shots. Yeah,
Exactly. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Now I'm fired up. I wanna get your picks, who wins and how, between Anderson Silva and Tito Ortiz.
Bottom line, I think Anderson Silva wins, and I believe by knockout. He's gonna use that jab, and he's gonna probably hit him with the overhand right. I think Anderson Silva wins.
I agree with you 100%. I also think Silva will win. Now, as far as the main event, we've got Evander Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort. How you see that playing out?
You cannot go against the real deal Holyfield. He's a heavyweight champion of the world. He has experience, so what's gonna happen is he's gonna sit there, play with him, maybe 1 or 2 rounds, figure him out, see where his power is. Holyfield knockout. I think he's gonna let it go about 3 or 4 rounds.
Wow, that's pretty quick. I agree with you with Holyfield being victorious. However, I actually think it'll be a little bit closer because I think Vitor knows what he's got in front of him. That one's gonna be interesting, but we both like Holyfield in that one. So Shane, I heard a story that you made a bet back in the day. I'm not familiar with it. You mind telling me?
I had this big fight that I was gonna do with Canelo.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember Canelo,
I remember,
right?
yeah.
For that fight, they was gonna pay me $600,000 for the fight.
Okay.
But I made a bet for $1 million. $1 million I was gonna beat Canelo, and if I would won, I would have got $6 million. But I was thinking this little snot-nosed kid is not gonna beat me. At 154 or whatever, he's not gonna beat me. So I was gonna cash in, and for real, I bet $1 million, and I lost. So I ended up having to pay like $400,000.
Oh damn!
for getting my butt kicked, I had to pay $400,000.
Well, that breaks my heart.
It really broke. That's why I think when you seen the fight, right, and notice when he hit me to the body, he hit me. I mean, the best body. Canelo drops everybody with the body shot, right? The left body shot. He hit me. They showed the replay. My stomach was like.
Yeah.
I was like, it came right back up, and I kept like, I got $1 million on the line.
Yeah, no, you got a lot of motivation. A lot of motivation right there. Damn. Oh my gosh. All right then.
So Canelo got me.
He got you on that one. Okay, that's what you call an expensive lesson.
Yeah, very expensive.
Damn. Hey, the only bet I would make for sure is if I'm going down in a certain round. Raging Bull style. 4th round, what are the odds? All right, I'm sure I'll keep it like this till the 4th round. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you can. All right, now let's talk about some of the former MMA fighters on this card. This guy is someone Tito Ortiz has looked up to his whole career. He is one of the most dangerous, violent individuals to ever step into the octagon. We're talking about UFC Hall of Famer and former heavyweight champ, Bas Rutten.
So people have been asking me, what do you think about these mixed martial artists suddenly started boxing? Mixed martial artists who are transitioning into boxing, they have a little bit of a trouble. And the reason is because it's different distance. In an octagon, it's very hard to lock somebody up in the corner because there is no corner. In the ring, you can lock somebody up. Is this going to play a factor? I believe so, because Anderson Silva is a really phenomenal boxer, and he's going to lock you up in the corner, and then he will give you a little space to escape. I mean, if you take the bait, he was going to try to knock you out, which probably he will do if there's a big mistake. Anderson Silva. Boy, I've seen this guy fight a lot. I've never seen this guy down. Always has a smile on his face, even before the fight. He's a happy guy. He's happy to be there. A guy like that, who's completely in control and completely relaxed, is a very hard guy to beat. What can I say about Tito Ortiz? Well, boy, does he come in prepared. That's what I can tell you. In his fight against Frank Shamrock, which he lost by way of stamina in the last round, he came to me when we were driving back to the airport, and he was sitting next to me in the van, and he asked me about how to increase his stamina since we had these 30-minute fights over in Japan. And he listened to everything, and suddenly Tito became the conditioning monster. Listens to instructions, and boom, a guy like that who's always learning, and I talked about this in this fight against Chuck Liddell, getting better, and then he has the last laugh. That guy is tough to beat. Tito Ortiz versus Anderson Silva. Now, I'm not a betting man, but if I had to put money down, unfortunately for Tito, which I like a lot also as a person, it goes to Anderson Silva just for the fact that he's solely a striker. Has been his whole career beating Chavez Jr. in a boxing game, already boxed a few more boxing matches. He's got the reach advantage, 3.5 inches longer. He's going to exploit that, you better believe it. So yes, I believe that Anderson Silva will win this fight.
All right, time to toss it out to our super serious expert analysis desk with two of the most respected anchors in the biz, Michelle Beadle and Trey Wingo.
Mario, thank you so much, and welcome to the super serious analysis desk. And who are the super serious analysts? Oh, I guess that would be me and my good friend Michelle Beadle. Hi, Beads!
Hey, buddy. Got me out of my cave for this, so you know it's serious.
By the way, Anderson Silva, did you see the footage of how he's training? It's kind of weird. Is anything normal anymore? This is Silva. Look at what's going on here, Beads.
Okay, so let me ask you this. As a person who dabbles in the 5 to 10 pound weight range, does it not make it easier in the water?
Yes, things are more buoyant.
100 pound weights?
Silva's a massive favorite. Do you think it's because people think it's going to be fought in water? All right, here's a question, Beats. Like, Holyfield took this fight, like, with 8 days. By the way, do we have footage of Holyfield? Like, if he took this thing in only 8 days, he's really in great shape. I'm 58, and I don't look like that.
I don't know. Let's see. Show your guns. Guns out. Let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah, no.
I got the golfer tan going here. Very solid.
You really do.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty
alcohol in the
embarrassing.
background that tells me you're serious and disciplined.
Oh, listen, it's good for your heart. That's what I keep telling people.
You know what? I'd put money on him if I wasn't.
Beats, and he's in the water too. Are we missing something? Like, why is everybody doing water stuff?
I mean, I know old ladies do water stuff. I mean, if it's good enough for them, maybe we're missed out. I don't know.
Okay, now here's a really interesting one to finish on, Beats. Evander Holyfield hasn't been active in a few years, then he suddenly come out of retirement on Triller. Is that something you can relate to at all?
Oh, you know what? Because I love you and like I guess this is my kind of 1/2 foot into the world again thing. Oh my God, am I?
Yes, let's go. Mario, I'm sure this isn't what you signed up for, but this is what you're getting, and we're doing this once, so it's our gift to you. Enjoy.
Yeah, Mario, I hope you enjoyed the last few minutes of your life. Thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Well, we've covered this thing from about every angle, but here's another guy who wants to weigh in. So let's bring in our resident degenerate, Blackjack Fletcher.
What's up, fight fans? Blackjack Fletcher of BetterThanVegas.com here, and I am here to help you put some money in your pockets. Here I am in beautiful Hollywood, Florida, getting ready. Anderson Silva and Tito Ortiz, two MMA fighters, going head-to-head in a huge 195-pound clash. That 195 pounds is critical, though, because Tito Ortiz is having to cut weight. He doesn't fight at that level. So when he rehydrates after the weigh-in, I expect Tito Ortiz to come in 20 to 25 pounds heavier. That's going to deliver him the power necessary to get the win as a huge underdog in this fight. I like a live dog. I like a hungry dog. Hungry dogs bark loudest. Tito Ortiz is your winner. Next up, Evander, the real deal Holyfield, taking on Vitor Belfort. Belfort was preparing for Oscar De La Hoya, a faster, shiftier fighter who's going to move around the ring a little more. He wasn't preparing for the heavyweight knockout power of Holyfield. Holyfield opened as a big underdog, then a lot of money came in. He became the favorite for a minute. Now we've evened out, they're about even. I think Evander Holyfield's knockout power carries the day for him, and he gets the win. Let's cash some tickets, baby. Back to you, $1 Million Mario.
Let's get some other voices in here. No one thinks bets through more than our friend Dave Damashek from Extra Points.
Sweet scientist Dave Damashek back with some info on the main event, Vitor Belfort v. Evander Holyfield. Look, Evander's 58 years young, and as they say, age is just a number, just like the number 10 is, and that's how many numbers Evander's gonna hear, if he can hear, because he only has the one of these now, because remember when the other guy bit the... Anywho, having the surname Holyfield might usually be an advantage, but not when you're fighting a Brazilian guy whose hometown has a holy man standing on top of the neighborhood mountain. That's right, you heard it here first. Hey, Vitor.
A big thanks to Shane and everyone else who joined me tonight. That's going to do it for me. Enjoy the fights, and we'll see you next time on OK Bet. Remember the fan man when that came in? I just remembered that. And I remember I was sitting next to Anthony Kiedis during that fight. How would you suggest for people to bet? Even though they probably shouldn't listen to you.
No, listen to me.
He's not only big, he's pretty fast with his hands. Well, now they're putting this in slow motion video, so he ain't punching that slow.